Good chilly evening and welcome to Mill Valley High School, where tonight it is the 7-9 Mill Valley Jags taking on the 2-14 Shawnee Mission North Indians. Ryan Ragland with you alongside Will McIntyre for tonight's game. And everyone just, if you're not out, don't get out. It's too bad. It's going to be one of those nights where you just don't want to get out and do anything. Actually, it's going to be that whole weekend. But the Jags actually starting to maybe make the corner a little bit. After the quadruple overtime loss to Lawrence Free State a week ago, they had a bad game, according to Coach Bengal, that against Shawnee Mission West. That he said it, like anything else, you're gonna have a tough game in the Sunflower League. But not to have a 30-point loss after a quadruple overtime 1-point loss to Lawrence Free State, who's one of the top teams in the state, and then you come up with Shawnee Mission West, who's struggling. They're on the lower half, but you can't take any team lightly. No. And you kind of wonder what happened. And next thing you know, you're getting your doors blown out. And he said practice that next morning might have been the wake-up call. So, yeah, the steps, I'm sure, got used quite frequently.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of huffing and puffing going on. But then they turn around, have a win. And after the Shawnee Mission West loss, they have a 59-55 loss to Olathe Northwest, who Olathe Northwest is always can be a thorn. They always have that size. Come back with a win against Leavenworth, 66-56. Olathe East, 52-50 against Olathe East is always a good win.
Yes.
And then against Gardner, they had a nice win, 74-67. So they've had that bad stretch. They come up with 3 in a row, coming up with a team that's struggling in Shawnee Mission North. And when you take a look at the rest of the schedule, Shawnee Mission Northwest, Shawnee Mission East, and Olathe North, if you can get, I got to figure, if you can get three out of these 4 before getting into the playoffs, you're doing pretty good, and you got a nice little momentum builder going on to the playoffs.
So by this, we're not probably broadcasting anymore.
We will have the Shawnee Mission East game.
It's away.
Actually, I think we'll have the girls game.
Okay.
This will be the last time we do the guys. We'll finally be able to get the girls and be able to get them. But as for the guys, it's time for them to really, that's the thing about the play. Yeah, and that's the thing about Acacia, the playoffs is you want to be peaking. It's like Bill Self's always saying, you want to be peaking at playoff time, regardless of what happens. If you're playing at your best at playoffs time, that's a good time to be doing it.
Yes, it is.
So we are a couple minutes away from the announcements of the starting lineups and the national anthem, and I want to remind everyone, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the alert bell, and still trying to get 1,000 subscribers on the Mill Valley Athletics YouTube page. So make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the share, put it on whatever page, or friends and family, you can hit the share, copy the link, send it to a text or whichever, and you can have, you can get the broadcast out to many people that way. So let's go to the announcements of the starting lineups.
Visiting Shawnee Mission North Indians and your Mill Valley Jaguars. The Kansas High School Activities Association recognizes the importance of good sportsmanship. The concept of sportsmanship must be taught, modeled, expected, and reinforced in all competitive activities. These school activities allow valuable opportunities for coaches and parents to teach and model sportsmanship and build school pride. We welcome you to our activity and encourage your enthusiastic support of our program and good sportsmanship. Now at this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. let's meet the starters for the visiting Indians of Shawnee Mission North, starting with senior number 1, Juan Jones. Senior number 2, Jaden Cullen. Junior number 10, James Shepard. Senior number 14, Jeremiah Manning. Junior number 32, Logan Overly. They're led by head coach Pat Denning. And now let's meet the starters for your Mill Valley Jaguars, starting with senior number 1, Nick Mason. Senior number 13, P. Jansen. Senior number 25, Aaron Campar. Sophomore number 33, Dylan Blazer. And junior number 35, Andrea Diamond. Tag was led by head coach Kurt Engel. Tonight's officials, Miguel Cartagena, Ben Booth, and John Ronan.
And there's your starting lineups for both Mill Valley and Shawnee Mission North. Your referees for tonight are going to be Miguel Cartagena, Ben Booth, and John Ronan. And looking at the card, we got Mr. Ronan said that picture was taken like in the 50s with that little light background that he has. He goes, I need to change that. That just kind of looks too much.
Yeah. But,
and then, of course, Ben Booth says the good-looking one's the one in the middle. Of course, his picture is one in the middle, so I said, well, I won't mention that.
Yeah.
But visiting North will start the game with possession of the ball. And this is one of those games where right now, in Mill Valley's situation, winning 4 in a row, you're coming up with a team that's struggling with a 2-14 record. You want to keep them down there.
Yes.
You do not want to give them the thought in their head that they can win, because we've already seen what the Shawnee Mission North JV team did to the Mill Valley team.
Right.
Being down by 20 and cut the thing within single digits.
Yes.
And then finally they created like 2 or 3 turnovers and ended up, with the win. So. And don't forget Michelle Hess with the camera action tonight.
Never forget her.
Never forget the one that's in control of the picture.
Yes.
And keep her happy, not just because, got to keep her happy. I've done triple duty before. I don't want to do it again. Diamond with a good cutoff on the drive for Shepard. Shepard going up amongst the trees. And the bucket's good. North really extending out the defense. I think they're just going to try to keep as much pressure as they can, and then with the drive and low roller off the fingers is Jensen with the bucket. Jones with the bucket to take the lead again.
They're not scared to go in.
No, and that's what when you're 2-14, what do you have to lose? And the baseline drive, they're going to get a block. Shot's going to be no good by Blazer, but he's going to go to line to shoot 2. But, when you're 2-14, you don't have anything to lose.
No,
I mean,
go amongst the trees.
See, right, it's that old saying, we're not supposed to win, so why not try different things?
Worst thing you can do is get fouled.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Sometimes you wonder how that goes.
And he makes both of them.
Ties the score back up at 4. And as you can see, we have the scoreboard on the lower left, so kind of keep track of everything that's going on. Oberlin with his first bucket. North doing a nice job getting back on defense pretty quick and then hit it for three from the corner as Kephart. First lead for Mill Valley. Mill Valley on kind of a token, then they set up the half-court trap at the perfect spot. And taking it for 2, foot was on the line, was Juan Jones. He has 4.
Correction, 2-point pass.
But North looks like they're just going to try to take some quick shots if they can. And it looks like Mill Valley or North might have a little bit more athleticism than Mill Valley does.
Yeah, but Mill Valley's got the height on them.
Yeah, so that's, depends on how you're going to play each side. And then driving the lane and good is Blazer. Give him 4 points. Retaking the lead is from Mill Valley. And the drive is Jones. He gets that one blocked, knocked out of bounds. Jones isn't afraid, not Jones, but Shepard, he's not afraid to go amongst the trees.
No.
That's the second time we've seen him do that, and I don't think it'll be the last.
And Mr. Matlock into the game.
I'll never forget him. I still apologize to him for last week.
2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, because we were supposed to do both games
That's
last
right.
week.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't get back from Wahoo in time. High post turn around, going for the drive, partially blocked by Jensen. And Diamond with the long reach. Can't get it to go in, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, staying with Mill Valley.
Number 34, Miles Cole.
That was a nice move by Oberle. Diamond barely getting the inbounds, leaves that one way short. Good defense by Colin. Long three-pointer, rattles it in and good for Shepard. Give him 5. He had to be a good 3 feet behind the line. Matlock gets his own rebound to put back and good. Ties the score back up, back and forth. The mismatch, really what it looks like they're trying to do with the speed, is really trying to get a step ahead of Mill Valley. Airmailed. Goes Diamond on a rebound. They're going to say it was off his leg, or they will say it was off North, and stays with Mill Valley.
No.
Yeah, my fault. Saying it was
Off Mill Valley. And
off
stays
Mill
with
Valley,
North.
stays with North. Yeah, Are you saying I was right the first time?
Yes.
All right, I second guess myself. Don't do that. Really tried to force the issue. Long three-pointer, no good. I'll tell you what, Shepard's not afraid to put it up.
No, not at all.
And he has the range for it too, so. But you have to be careful. If you start stepping up on him, you're just going to open up something on the inside, and there's a steal. Doesn't have the numbers, partially blocked by Matlock. And we're going to get a foul in the play.
Tag foul number 32, Zach Schrader, his first.
Schrader with his first foul of the night.
Blocked by Matlock.
Baseline closes down for Matlock as he pulls it out, looking for a little bit of help. Taking it for the catch and shoot for three, no good by Schrader.
It was a good shot.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad one at all. Cole trying to get off the baseline, and that's going to be a turnover. Easy grab from Mason, tried to get up ahead to Matlock on the lead. Just a little bit out front of him. Van Dyke checks in for the Jags.
30
And we're going to have a 30-second taken by, I think it might have been Bill Valley. Actually, I need to pull up to find out who's where with the, here we go. So on the 16th, the boys will be here against Shawnee Mission Northwest. And then on Friday, the girls will be here against Shawnee Mission East. And that will be, we will have that game, and that will be our final broadcast of the year. And it's been fun to do.
Yes.
And then
Something different.
Yep. Then for Tuesday, and if anyone doesn't recognize our voice, I'll go ahead and say it. We did the broadcast for Gardner Edgerton the last 13 years, so
yes.
we got a call, I was talking to athletic director Gerald Van Reen. He said, "Hey, we're wanting to get some games on. You want to come do them?" But love Gerald anyway.
Yeah.
So said, sure, why not? And then on the 23rd. The girls are back here against Olathe North, so that's the remainder of your schedule. Denied by Matlock, but then still put back off his own rebound was Cole. Matlock with a kick out. Shot for three from the right wing, no good by Van Dyke. Quickly up ahead on the outlet pass. Bucket is good by Murphy. And just like that, a 4-point deficit.
They're not playing like they're 2
They're not
14.
playing. Hey, right now they're the best 2-14 team in the year of the nation right now. They're playing very, very nicely. And this is one of those times where if got like Coach Denny going, okay, guys, this has been where?
Yeah.
Because right now North is playing very smart and they're playing up tempo. They're looking down court. They're finding the open man. Also helps to hit the shots too.
Yes.
Matlock with a pass on the baseline. Jumper is good by Kephart. He has 5. Gets the lead down to 2. A very fast first quarter.
Very.
Any odds we have 4 overtimes again?
No.
Okay. Famous last words.
That was a long game.
That was a great game, though.
Yes.
And a turnover. 20 seconds left. See if Mill Valley can get the double dip as the possession arrow's on their side.
See if they can end the first quarter and tie or with a lead.
Matlock with the drive on the baseline, puts a shot up. There's going to be an offensive foul. Yep. Matlock looks like he's kind of surprised, but yeah, that was a pretty easy call. So that one's going to go on Matlock. With 0.2 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and draw my line across to signify the end of the first quarter. I think that'll be pretty safe to do.
It's going to be oh, yep. Oh, yep.
I ain't worry about it. So there's the end of the first half, 15-13.
First quarter.
Yeah, first quarter. It's Friday, man. I've been cold. It's been cold all day today. But I'll tell you what, it's kind of what we talked about for North. They're not supposed to be in this game.
No.
Technically, if you just want to look at the record, they're playing very, very well.
Yes.
Mill Valley strong inside
Yes.
with their inside presence, and I think they're going to have to start getting that a little bit more, and they're going to have to get back on defense a lot quicker.
Yeah, we've seen it from the beginning, though, that Shawnee Mission North just took the ball inside, and, I mean, just set the tone early.
Yeah. Well, and also you have Shepard, who's not afraid to put it up.
No.
And you have Juan Jones, who's not afraid to go inside.
No.
You know, let me see. Was it Jones is? I'm sorry, Jones is 6'2". I got to question that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dime with a third step drive, tried to hand it off to
Oh, they're going to get
Kephart.
a charge again.
Yeah, they're going to get another charge. That one's going to be on Diamond.
Offense foul number 35, Adrian Diamond. This is her third team foul.
So Mill Valley's going to pick them up at the half court. So Mill Valley had a chance to go a double dip, score at the end of the first quarter, and get the ball with the possession
And they
to start the second quarter.
on both.
And they got they got nothing out of it. They got my favorite candy bar, Nut Honey.
Yeah. I like Bit of Honey.
Bit of honey, whatchamacallit. Rebound by Schrader. You can just tell it looks like Mill Valley is going to be a little bit more methodical and try to slow the pace down.
I mean, they're trying to take it inside, but I mean, as soon as they get it in there,
And that's the one
Shawnee
thing.
Metro North is packing back down.
And that's their quickness. They're able to get there real quick. Nice job shutting down the baseline on Diamond.
If I didn't already know that their record was 2-14,
I
I'd
would-
be asking,
Yeah, I
what is
wouldn't
their
have-
record
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it. Have a foul on the floor.
with what we're seeing tonight? I
Yeah.
mean, it's.
Yeah, they're playing really well. They're going to get
But
a
the
foul.
only thing I see on Shawnee Mission North is they don't have really any height.
Right now, they're not needing it.
No, but I'm just.
Yeah. And that's where they're relying on their speed. No foul on the floor. That was a kind of a ticky-tack a
Yeah.
little bit.
Nice backdoor to Blazer.
Give him 6 points. Ties the score back up. Or nope.
I think that.
Getting that arm across the body was Shepard right there on Diamond. I think they might have put the points
They
on the
did.
wrong side of the board.
They did.
That's what I thought.
North foul number 34, Miles.
Should be 15-13, shouldn't it?
15-15.
Or 15-15, yeah.
Number 1, Jones, and number 32, Logan Overley.
Yeah, I think that's what they're checking. They've got the scoreboard wrong. I was looking down going, I couldn't get screwed up that early in the game. Should be tied up at 15.
Yeah.
Well, we got one working. One more.
There we go.
There we go. So we've got the Nickels are wild right now. What do we call that, Yahtzee?
Yeah.
Mill Valley having a hard time getting any kind of look down inside. Diamond really forcing that one.
He stepped on the out of bounds.
Yep, stepped on the baseline. Hey, kudos to North. They're doing a great job defensively, and they're using every facet of speed they can on every point.
Yes.
Diamond with the tip, forces the turnover. Matlock doesn't push it. Nice decision.
Well, they got back.
That's what I mean. They're getting back defensively really quick. For three, and gets it good by Mason. His first bucket of the night. Second three-pointer of the night. Overlay for two. Nice little give up to Kephart with a nice little touch bucket.
That's what I like seeing them using the backboard.
Yeah, you don't see. That's the one thing that irritates me. You don't see enough of that. It's right there. It's a reason why coaches keep talking about making sure you have an angle at the bucket when you're that low. Jones with the bucket. He has 6. Down by 1. Am I missing something? Kephart with the bucket.
He's got the. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, it's still wrong. Yeah. Actually, I have 20. Unless I forgot to write a bucket down, I've got 22-19. Well, I only have 2 buckets being made so far this quarter for North, and that'd be for Jones and Oberle. There we go. You mean I was right again? That's twice.
That's amazing.
Hey, write it down in history, son. That does not happen. Diamond working off a screen, drives, left-handed layup and good. He made something happen on that one.
Where was the and one?
Kicks the ball out, rotates it to the near side. Nice move by Shepard. He got the double team.
Yeah,
saw the open man on Cole, and he used his speed to draw the defense in. Mason for 3, in and out.
Oh, they get Diamond for tic-tac.
Well, if Mill Valley can get a little aggressive offensively, we've got 16 fouls for North, and trying to get them in a bad situation, start cashing in from the free throw line.
That was kicked.
I didn't see. I was kind of looking down inside. If it was, they missed it. Matlock with the drive, the foul.
There it is.
Bucket is no good. Matlock going to the line to shoot 2.
There you go.
It's like they were listening to me.
Who listens to you?
Exactly. Well, let me see here. Well, we have 41 that are listening right now, so I appreciate those 41.
Hello, everyone.
I appreciate those 41.
We both appreciate, not just you.
Well, no. And Matlock misses them both. 4-3. Mason, back-to-back three-pointers for him.
6-point game.
Third three-pointer of the game for Mill Valley, and Mason has 2 of them. And then Mill Valley comes out with a press. And I kind of wonder, that could possibly get you in trouble with the speed of North right now.
Right.
No good on the shot and the foul. That's going to be on Jensen. That's going to send Miles Cole to the line to shoot 2.
And they list him at 6'9".
He's taller than me. That one rims out.
Jeff Murphy checks back in for the Indy.
And that
Just a
one's
little
short. Close to the 1 minute mark.
Been a quick first half.
It's been very quick.
There's only been 1 timeout and not very much stoppage of play.
No. On the pump fake, and the bucket is good by Jensen. Give him 4 points. 8-point lead for Mill Valley. Four three in the corner. Just a bit off for Murphy. And look for Mill Valley to set up the last shot. Would be my guess.
25 seconds left.
Blazer starts at the midcourt. Kick it out. There you go. Kick it for 3. Oh, and good. Schrader for 3. They end the quarter. Nice ball rotation and a nice way to look for the open man. Nice shot for the Jags as they were down by 2 at the half. And they come back and score 19 to 6. So we're going to take a quick timeout, give us a few minutes. And I believe we're going to have some halftime activities, or maybe not. I don't think so. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in a few minutes with some more stats and the second half. sitting here jamming to a little bit of the Cool in the Gangs. Ryan Ragland with Will McIntyre, Michelle Hess at the control of the camera, with Mill Valley having a 32-21 lead, and Will, it's kind of, I don't want to. We said in the first quarter that might be one of the best first quarters that I would believe that North has played all year.
Yeah,
because,
we haven't seen them play
right,
the whole year, but they still played.
When you're 2-14, that was a pretty good quarter,
yes.
And they really didn't play any worse the second quarter. But it looked like Mill Valley started to pick it up a little bit. Coach Bangle got into it and say, "Look, hey guys, we've been through this before, and we're better than this, and we don't need to let this happen."
Exactly.
North still got back defensively, did a nice job, and they really didn't change anything. I think it was more of the adjustment that Mill Valley made.
Yeah, Mill Valley was making better shots than they did at the beginning, because Mill Valley was trying to take it inside, and North was just stopping them.
Yeah.
So they started going a little bit outside, and that's, they've got, 4 threes?
Three threes, 2 of them by Nick Mason.
No, they have 4 threes. They have one by
my bad.
Keffler, and right at the beginning.
Kephart,
and then 2 by Mason, and then there at the end.
Yeah, I missed one in the first quarter by Kephart. But and Kephart wasn't starting at the beginning. Now he's getting that starting position. He's making very good time of it.
All right.
Leading all scorers is Aaron Kephart with 9, and that's for Mill Valley. Then you go down to Nick Mason, who has 2 3-pointers in the second quarter, 6 points for Dylan Blazer, and then you have 3 for Zach Schrader, and 4 points for Pete Jensen, 2 for Aaron Diamond, and Diamond having only 2 points. He's been struggling the last 2 games.
Yeah.
And his talent and great ball handler for a tall guy in the bucket that he made. He works off a screen and splits a couple Indians for the bucket. He shouldn't have to work that hard.
No.
That's the problem. For Shawnee Mission North, Juan Jones leads all scorers with 6 points, or I'll take that back. Yeah, 6 points. Make it 5 points for James Shepard, 4 for Logan Overly, and then 4 points for Miles Cole, 2 for Jeff Murphy. And that's your scoring for both teams as we get set for the second half. And I got to thank Coach Bangle went to him and say, hey, this is where we really accelerate it and really finish this and make this thing going. And I'm sure that, they might have had a little bit of the talk of, these 4 games, we really need to do something and really get some kind of momentum builder going into the playoffs. In fact, I'd have to look, see if I can pull up Keisha's website real quick and pull up the basketball districts. Let's see, that's 6A. And right now, going by percentage, Bonner Springs at 6 and 7 is ahead of Mill Valley at 7 and 9. Sumner 3 and 5. Schlegel at 0 and 7, and Turner at 0 and 13. So this is very important.
Yeah.
For Mill Valley, even bigger than that, to really come out strong these last 4 games, because they got a chance to get a couple more home games during the playoffs. And a drive by Manning
Foul on 13, wasn't it? Oh, Mason.
So Manning at the line to shoot 2. And right now, North really needs to take advantage of any time they get to the free throw line. They are really struggling. They've missed the last 4. Actually, they are 0 for 4 from the line now that I look up the whole sheet.
Yeah.
So they haven't made one.
But that's, I mean, if you look at their when we watched the JV game, Shawnee Mission North wasn't making their free throws in that game either. So, I mean, it's across the board.
Yeah, and you can't blame them on fatigue. They've only been out there for 25 seconds, so
Right.
can't be that tired.
No. Not you're me.
Hey, not that my free throw shooting's any better, God forbid.
Nice
little spin move and a bucket by Blazer. Gives him 8 points.
We haven't seen that in any of the games we've.
No, that's a secret move, I guess. He's been holding out of bounds, stays with Shawnee Mission North.
But that's the type they need to, try to get to the top of their league.
Yeah.
That was a kick.
And a break for Mill Valley. I would say for Mill Valley, make sure you get a very good look. That's a pretty good look.
Yes.
That's a pretty good look by Kephart. He was wide open. Nothing but net. Stretches that lead out to 16. I was about to say I'd look for Mill Valley just to have good quality possessions. Kephart went, well, how's this?
Yeah. I mean, when you're that wide open, just take the shot.
You got to take it, yeah. I think I might have had one shot in my life, a three-pointer, that looked that good. Might have had one.
Hey,
got one. Miles Cole with the bucket. Looking for one more. Breaks a 13-0 run.
Misses the second one. Rebound by Diamond. Mason bringing the ball down.
Mill Valley really not pushing a whole lot of pressure.
He said, I just made one. Let's try.
Let's try it. Hey, I'd feed him the ball. I got no problem with that. Pull-up jumper against the glass, no good. Kephart all over the place. He gets the rebound now. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Entry pass. Tried to go reverse. Doesn't quite get the roll. Is Jensen. Blazer gets that one knocked away.
Where's the foul?
I think it's knocked out of bounds, but Jensen had a nice idea with the pump fake, just neither one of them bit on it. That didn't work out for Kephart, but luckily landed back in the hands of the Jags. Mason for 3 on the catch and shoot. Reverse layup on the rebound is good by Jensen.
Timeout by North.
This is where the size is really starting to come in.
Yes.
For Mill Valley, especially being able to bang the boards, because you really don't have a whole lot of height. Because you take a look at who's out on the floor for North, the tallest one is Miles Cole at 6'9". Other than that, you really don't have that much height in there, and that just makes it tough when you have Jensen at 6'3", Kephart at 6'6", Diamond at 6'7". That's going to make it a little bit difficult.
Yep.
So a 7-1 run to start the third quarter.
We got to get something going here.
Yeah, they're going to have to go on some kind of run down by 17.
They haven't taken the outside shots like they were the first.
Shepard looks like he wants to pull the trigger on it, but he was a little bit too far behind. And this is just right now that you can't really think about trying to get it in big chunks. You're going to have to chip away, but make them quick chips. Kick out for three. Shepard misses that one. Fight for the rebound comes up is Juan Jones. Kick out for three. No good. Jones comes up with another rebound. He's going to take this one himself, and then a foul by Kephart on the shot. And Jones going to the line to shoot two.
First one
sinks that one. Gives him 7 on the night. Matlock checks back in for Kephart. Kephart takes a seat and 12 points on the night.
Makes both of them. Drops it down to a 15-point lead. Still a long ways to go for North. And
he's trying to get in the ball. I'm not sure why. Usually they would have called something on that. Doesn't get the bucket, but the foul. They're going to call that one on Cole.
That's his second.
Yep. Now the slowness of the game begins.
Yes. They keep trading free throws, and it's going to be a long. Not like the first and second quarter was up and down the court.
Yeah, and it just Mill Valley's kicked it up a little bit.
Yes.
I think that first quarter might have been another wake-up call for them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many wake-up calls they need to find out what's going on, but we'll talk to Coach Bangle after this and find out what the difference was between the first and second quarter. Nice feed inside to Cole.
And at 6'9", you better put.
You better get really close to it. Matlock for three. He's lucky to get his own rebound. He was running back to the other side. Mason hits it for three. Feed the beast. That guy is liking the three-point land right now. That's his third three-pointer of the night. And if you're Mill Valley, you really don't have to really push the issue or anything. Just make difficult shots for North.
Right.
As Matlock's going to get called with the foul. Checking in is going to be Schrader and Van Dyke for Mill Valley is Diamond. And I think it's Blazer taking a seat, getting a breather. Three for the big man, no good, a little bit short. And if I'm Mill Valley, playing the clock game.
Yes.
Really don't need to push anything, get a good quality shot, run your offense the way you want. When you get the matchup, take advantage of it. Try the backside cut. Van Dyke lost it, almost had it. Here's a whistle. And that almost got him a technical. Ref has talked to him saying, don't do that again. But at the same time, nice job by the ref not calling the T on that. There's no sense in calling the T on it.
No.
I would have been a little upset if he would have called that.
Yeah.
Inside to Jones. He's going to be fouled.
By Matlock?
Yep. Is that who they're calling it on?
Nope.
Nope, they're calling that one on Jensen. They are just not able to buy much from the free throw line. 3 out of 9 so far. That won't get you much.
No. Goose eggs. Makes the second. 17-point lead.
Just keep the ball moving. You know where your guy's going to be. And that's where that hustle by North comes in. That might be their best thing to do right now is really push the issue full court. Diamond reverse layup. Left-handed layup is good. Only his second bucket of the night. Baseline pass. Schrader for 3 and good. Schrader's got a quick release on that. Gives him 8 points. Long way to go, down by 16. Schrader with a little 10-footer. And now Diamond extending out. That's a mismatch speed-wise. See, and I get it, but you know what? To me, that's a call I don't like because when the defender is trying to match speed or match step for step with the person with the ball, and all he's doing is run parallel, that's hard for me to take. That's
3 on Diamond.
Yeah, that's one I'm just not liking very much.
Makes the first one.
Shepard right now has 9 points, looking for 10. Makes them both.
Takes it down to 16-point lead. Still a long ways to go. There's
and a steal. And they're starting to get a little lackadaisical. Nice looking shot. Right now, the simple rule for Mill Valley is take care of the ball. That's flat out. That's the only thing they need to do. That's going to be a foul.
On number 5. That's Jacob Hines.
Salvino checking in.
Out on top to Diamond. Just keep moving the ball.
Every time, about the time I say Mill Valley really just needs to take their time on the shot. There you go. Blazer goes for the shot. No good. Left it just a bit short. Catch and shoot for 3. That man's hot. Give the man the rock, folks. 13 points for Shepherd.
He's got a quick release.
Yeah, he does. Just a flat-out catch and shoot.
Diamond for
Diamond
three.
for three, no good. The last guy that I remember that had a three-point shot that was that quick, if he had time to shoot it, his three-point shots really went down. But in the mid-'90s, Wichita State had a player named Jason Perez.
Yep.
And if he just caught the ball and shot, you'd swear it was like 80%. If he caught the ball and just kind of hesitated a second and like a set shot, 30%. It was crazy. Drive no good. Diamond with the rebound. They're going to get a foul on the push. And right now, that just looks like Shepherd. Just don't even let him think about it. Just feed him the ball,
Yep.
let him catch and shoot. Foul's going to be on Overlay, his fourth, and he had just came back in the game. So Coach Denning has no choice but to take him out for a little bit. Under a minute to go. Mason, catch and shoot. This is the other side. Mason says, hey, get my name back on there, folks. I got some game too.
Oh. Diamond just picked up his fourth.
Yep, that's not going to be good. So Diamond's going to be taking a seat. Going to the line is going to be Ethan Salvino.
He'll be sitting for a while. And they're taking Shepherd out.
Yeah, they're going to give him a breather. Let him come back in the start of the fourth quarter. But North gets the rebound. It's only a 14-point game right now. Yeah, they're going to give him the travel on that. Good idea, though.
Yeah.
Coach Denny wants a 30-second timeout. So to remind everyone, the schedule, the remaining schedule so far is the boys will be here on Tuesday the 16th against Shawnee Mission Northwest. That means the girls will be at Shawnee Mission Northwest. And then on Friday the 19th, girls will be here against Shawnee Mission East, which we will be doing that game. We'll finally get to see the girls play. Guys will be at Shawnee Mission East. And then on the 23rd, the last game of the regular season, girls will be here playing Olathe North, which means the guys will be at Olathe North. And guys had already played Olathe North.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the guys aren't playing that game. Maybe it's just the girls, I would think. But that's the schedule here.
Turnover.
I don't know if the Mill Valley players know this, but Shawnee Mission North really believes they're in the game, and they better do something about that.
Yes.
Because they've cut an 18-point lead down to 14, and they can cut this thing down to 11 with a 3-point bucket. The only thing is Mr. Catch and Shoot is on the bench. Lost the ball, going to have to do something. Long three-pointer.
Oh.
No good. 51-37. And as they say, anyone that watched ABC Sports and watched the bowling, Nelson Burton Jr., it would behoove Mill Valley to come out very strong and very quick on the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Because if they don't, it could end up being a long time. Because trying to see 16-19. So they actually stretched the lead out, but the way that Shawnee Mission North finished that third quarter, a couple breaks, this thing could be
Yeah.
This thing could, a couple breaks, this could be a single-digit lead.
Yes, it could be.
And toward the end, Mill Valley really didn't play defensively that well, and offensively they got a little lackadaisical. And plus you get a couple nice shots by Schrader on the catch and shoot.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, right now, if I'm Mill Valley, the way Mason's shooting the ball, the way he's feeling it, feed him the rock.
And Shepard's back in for North.
Yep, he just got a breather.
He almost come up with a steal.
Speak of the devil, comes up with a steal almost. Matlock's going to take it for three. Kind of a knuckleball rotation. Easy rebound. Now that North has their biggest man playing inside, and they're going to get a block.
Oh.
Or what? They're going to get a block?
Yeah.
Wow.
On Cole.
I thought Cole got there quick enough.
Yeah.
Evidently not. As they say, I'm not wearing the black and white shirt, so my opinion doesn't matter.
Nope. Neither does mine.
So third foul for Cole. And that's a guy they really can't afford to lose because that's your height. Try to get to Blazer. Now they're going to get Shepard with the foul. That's going to be his first. Kind of a bad situation because Cole right now is the only height that you have.
Yes.
The only on the court. And right now, Overly's playing with 4 fouls, so he can't get in there.
No.
But at the same time, we saw a couple Lawrence Free State players play 3.5 quarters with 4 fouls on that 4 overtime game.
Yes.
So Blazer comes up with 2.
Shepard with 3.
So 16 points for Shepard. This is going to be the Mason and Shepard show.
Yes.
Wait, this is coming out. Feed the man the rock. I'll tell you right now, if he would have made that one, no one else is getting the ball for North but Shepard.
Right.
Plain and simple. And I say you keep feeding him.
But on cue, Mason missed his 3-pointer, and then Shepard goes down and.
And we'll talk to Coach Bangle in the postgame. Pull up, nice little touch on that by Jensen. Back to a 15-point lead. That one's short. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. Yeah, keep the momentum on your side. You don't need to get anything built up for North. Caphart takes for 3, no good. And nice little touch jumper is good for Salvino. Five and a half to go in the game. Drive by Mason, high off the glass and good. He can do it inside. He can do it outside. I'm kind of split because we were looking at Kephart with 12 points. And all of a sudden, here comes Mason with 5 field goals, 3 of them, 3-pointers. Driving the baseline, reverse layup is good by Hines. His first bucket. Nice little sidestep. Didn't get the roll. And we're going to get a foul. It's going to be a push.
It's going to be on Jensen.
Should be number 3 on him. So 9 team fouls. So now it's to the point where you really need to start getting aggressive if you're North. Plus, you need to make the free throws.
Yes. Makes the first one. And if they would have been better with their free throws, it could be a single
It'd be
digit.
interesting.
Yeah. Down to 11 points.
Yeah, this could be very interesting. This game is far from over. Yeah, that's a smart move by Blazer. But North is really going to use their athleticism. Baseline a little bit strong for Jensen. And I look over at Coach Bangle and he just puts his head down. And I don't think he wanted a shot that early. That was a good no call. That was off the knee of Shepard. Matlock on the defense.
Did you see what Diamond just did?
I didn't.
Number 10 hit the deck hard.
Oh, the backside for the jam. Diamond says, go ahead, talk about me. Go ahead.
But Shepard hit the floor hard, and Diamond went over and picked him up off the floor. I mean, that's sportsmanship.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Double team. Ball's loose. Coming up with it is Blazer. Up ahead of Matlock. He's got to take that one hard. There you go. His first bucket since the first quarter. And just like that, extends it out to a 15-point lead. And right back to Cole. Mill Valley just needs to make sure they don't put themselves in a bad spot. Rotate it out. Now that one should have been kicked out to Mason. Ball's loose.
4-on-1.
On the backside, pump fake, hands it off, and the easy bucket. Nice rotation of Manning. It's like Mill Valley's eager to make the bucket with the lead.
Yeah.
And there, like I said, there was a couple times on that baseline drive by Jensen where he left it up short. I just happened to see Coach Bangle off the corner of my eye, and he just puts his head down.
Yeah.
And you just hear, I heard exactly what he said right there, and it just sums up what he's talking about. Take care of the ball. You have the lead. Just take care of the ball. This is it. As the proverbial saying says, it's that easy. But at the same time, there's a couple shots they really didn't need to take.
Right.
And they weren't the best shots.
No.
Yeah, you've got an 11-point lead, and it was 15 for a second. And just like that, you got back-to-back buckets. And you got 2:43 left. There's a lot that can happen.
Yes.
Kick it out. There you go. If it's open, you take it. And that's how you break the press. Four, 3, good to Salvino. Or excuse me, that was Macon.
Free throws.
10-point game.
At one time they were 3 of 9.
Yeah, earlier. North really pushing the issue defensively. They are literally
Jesus.
just literally standing inside the passing lane
Yeah.
and waiting for the rotation to come in. And Mill Valley's going to have to win this one at the line because North is going to have to start fouling here pretty soon. And they can't wait very long. Yeah, if you're going to spend that much time dribbling, you better come up with some points for it. As Cole is going to get his 4th foul. And going up to line is going to be Pete Jensen with 10 points.
Well, I thought they were going to call it on Jensen the way he was swinging his elbows.
Yeah, they were up just a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like I said,
I haven't seen a flagrant called in
yeah,
high school.
they will really, really make sure it's flagrant before they call anything like that. And down low to Cole. Give him 9.
Down to 8.
And they're going to have to do it at the free throw line. And
Yeah.
that's, you get a couple missed front ends.
Blazer to the line.
Oh, got an official timeout tying the shoe. So at the line is Blazer with 10 points. That was a warning? Oh, a little bit of John going on in and out.
Jensen got called.
Uh-oh. That's number 4.
Tag foul number 13, Pete Jensen, his 4th, 10-team foul.
Now they'll come down here.
Yep.
Jeremiah Manning, shooting 2.
Makes both of these 6
They've
point
made
games.
5. They've made 5 of the last 6.
Makes that one. Now it's getting interesting.
And he drops them both.
Down to a 6-point game. Just like that.
Coach Denning takes a timeout, and like we said, you have at the beginning, when a team has the record like North does, you have to make sure you keep them down and leave them there and don't give them the idea in their head that they can win the game.
Right.
Well, they came out of the first quarter like, well, we're really not going to worry about it. We're going to win anyway.
Right.
We're going to give it a shot.
Right.
They found themselves down, I think it was 18 earlier, 16, 17, 17.
It was 18 at one point.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, 32, 37. I got 16, 17. I've got 17 a couple times. But, yeah, and then look where they're at now. And they started from the free throw line pretty slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They were 4 of 10, 4 of their first 10.
They were down by 19. 46 to 27.
17. Oh, 46. Yep, there's your 19. I missed that one up there. You don't need to shoot.
No.
Under a minute, you just need to force North to come up for the foul, and
They did.
they're going to get Diamond, send him to the free throw line.
14, Jeremiah Manning, his 2nd, 10-team foul. Adrian Diamond,
It's the second for Manning. And right now on this stretch, you just want to keep your best free throw shooters on the floor.
Oh.
This is about the time you start hearing the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah.
Makes a second one. That's a big one. They've missed the last three before that.
You can't take
So
time.
it keeps it a 3-possession game. Cole gets it and his own rebound and the putback. So now it's a 2-possession game, but they're going to get a grab on Shepard. That's going to send Blazer to the line.
Blazer shooting 2.
Shepard needs to, Blazer needs to make both of these to make it a 3-possession game. Hits the first one. Hits them both. Those are 2 huge free throws for Mill Valley with 30 seconds to go in the game. Trying to work off a screen. Cole takes it himself, and that's not a bad decision to go and take it because you're going to need a 2-pointer at some point anyway. So makes it a 5-point game. So down the stretch, at one point they had missed 3 of 4. Now there you have made the last 3. And for the fourth quarter, they are 5 of 8 from the free throw line for Mill Valley. For North, I forgot to, yeah, that's right there. For North, 1, 2, they are 4 for 4. They just haven't had the opportunity to get to the line. Got a track meet going on. Got a 4 wide on the baseline. We call this a 99-99, everyone on a go route.
Yeah. Cole, that's his 5th.
Yep. That's going to send him. And actually, I'm kind of surprised at this juncture we didn't see Oberle back in the game. As Matlock's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. Now Oberle comes back, 10 seconds left. You just got to make it interesting. And he hits that one. Six-point game. And Diamond with the rebound, pushes it up court with 2 seconds left, and that's going to be the ball game, 67-61. And I'll tell you what, Shawnee Mission North showed something on that game. They got a lot of fight.
Yes.
They came out strong with a 15-13 lead.
Yep.
And Coach Bangle kind of did a few adjustments there. And Mill Valley played a lot better in the second quarter. You know, and even midway through the third quarter, Shawnee Mission North finds themselves down 19 points at 46-27. And at that point, they ended up outscoring Mill Valley 21 or is that 40, 50, 30, 34 to 19 or 34 to 21.
Yeah.
Since that point, I'm gonna have to write that down. And it ended up making things interesting. Mill Valley a little bit, and you made the comment. You take a look at it being a 67-61 loss, and a 6-point loss, and we said that
They were at 3 of 9.
3 of 9 from the free throw line early. If they just make 3 of them,
Yeah.
on a 6-point game,
Yeah.
that changes the whole complexion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And real quick, while we wait for Coach Bangle to come out as he's talking to the team, remind everyone that the next game here will be Tuesday the 16th with the guys here against Shawnee Mission Northwest. And then the girls close out the season Friday the 19th against Shawnee Mission East. And we will have that game. We'll finally get to see the girls play. And then on Tuesday the 23rd, last game of the year, the girls will be playing Olathe North. And I have to believe the guys are done after the Shawnee Mission East because we saw them play North earlier in the year or a few weeks ago. So, but that's my guess.
Yeah.
But you take, as we said, I'll come over and take a look at the remaining schedule. Where'd it go? The remaining schedule for Mill Valley as they come up with a win against North. As it says, it's Olathe. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Olathe West.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking. For some reason, I had Olathe North. So the girls will be playing at Olathe or Shawnee Mission Northwest on Tuesday. The guys will be here on Tuesday against Shawnee Mission North. Guys will be at Shawnee Mission East on the 19th and at Olathe North on the 23rd. The gals will be here on the 19th against East and here on the 23rd against Olathe North as Coach Bangle's getting ready to come up, and it'll be nice to be able to see the girls play. And it's been fun watching the guys. Very, very entertaining group and kind of up and down. One of those things that kind of makes you a head scratcher as Coach Bangle comes up. And Coach, we talked to, I'm not sure which way to start first. For a second, I thought this was going to be the Shepherd and Mason show, the way those guys were on the catch and shoot on the three-pointers. Yeah. That was getting kind of fun.
It was. Nick's a really good shooter. Number 10 got hot for them. It's just, shoot or shoot. I guess that's the old saying. And, I'm just glad our guys were able to pull it out at the end. This was the 4th game in 5 days. So, that's a lot. I know they're young. Our guys are usually, in summers, they'll play a lot of games and stuff like that. But, high school level, I don't think people fully understand the physicality that can go into games and how much running and how much planning goes into it, because we really coach both sides of the ball instead of just summer. So.
Well, and Shawnee Mission North came out really well the first quarter, and I made the comment, just with that quarter alone, I've got to believe, being a 2-14 team, that might be the best quarter they've played all year. And that might be the best 2-14 team quarter maybe anywhere you're going to see.
Yeah, well, and we've watched them a lot on film, and if you go look at a lot of their games, they have a lot of games similar to ours. They played some, that's why I told our guys, I said, hey, 2-14 is not really indicative of who they are.
Yeah.
Because you can see there's a few games where they played same opponents that we have and competed at that same level, had the same outcome, 1 or 2 point losses, a few of them here and there. So I knew that they had it within them. They just couldn't quite all put it together, but they put it together in that first quarter.
Well, and you could tell early they were going to have the speed, because very few times did they have Oberle and Cole, their 6'7" and 6'9" guy, on the floor at the same time. So that really helped you guys out with your big guys inside.
Yeah.
And, then you talk to, you get Kephart, who played very well the first half.
Yeah, and he's been a good spark plug for us. He goes in spurts. He's I can't say enough about Kephart. He's the type of kid that I think every coach wants, where he's a kid that worked from freshman year. He was on B team. I think he would even joke that he would say, "Coach, I was backup B team." But in all reality, though, they were a good group when they were freshmen, so there was a lot of talent. So he was talented, but he was on the next level down. And then he worked up to sophomore, and he played really hard on the sophomore team. And then last year was JV only, and now he's a senior. Given some good quality minutes when we really need them, and that's huge for any program.
At one point, you guys had, I think might have been like 11, 13 point lead, and I think you know where I'm going with this. Mm-hmm. And Jensen goes with a baseline reverse layup and misses it, not by much, but misses it. And as he's going down the court, I happen to see you, and you just put your head down, and I could read your mind going, why?
Yeah.
There's no need to.
Yeah, I know. Our guys get excited, and they think that any shot is a great shot, and they're learning, and it's one of those things too. It seems like, last night we hit a 13-point lead, and it's like, then we couldn't go any further. We were playing really well. Today we hit a 13-point lead, and it's just like we couldn't, just finish a team off for once. I told the guys before the game, I joked, I said, I would love to finish a team off.
Yeah.
We haven't had a game.
And that was a perfect situation to finish a team off.
Yep, move it, get an even better shot. Sometimes we force a little bit tougher shots, but I haven't looked at the scorebook yet, but it's another game where we had lots of guys provide quality shots, quality minutes. I think the last 3 games that we've won, we've had 4 guys in double figures. So we're trending in the right way. I think, we also hit 60 again tonight. So last night was 74. So we're starting to really, hit it at the right time.
At one point you had a 19-point lead.
Oh, don't tell me.
And since then, since at that point you were outscored 34-21.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, I know. It's the things you have to take to the team to find out. But during the timeout, as we were talking in the midst of my breath, the only thing I heard you say across the court was "take care of the ball."
Yeah,
and it's that simple.
Simple. And I think really what happened, again, 4 games in 5 days, our legs are shot. You can tell. I could really tell. I know our kids really well. I know their body expressions and how they feel, and our guys were just mentally a little worn out, physically worn out. They're going to get the complete weekend off, so I know they're going to enjoy it.
I was going to say that instead of taking an ice bath, they could probably just go walk outside tomorrow.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, but this is one of those huge weeks that I feel like we really needed. We hit 4 in a row today. Pulls us with one game of 500 with a tough schedule. And I told our guys this when we hit that 9-game losing streak. I said, flip a few of those games that we had in the moment, flip them, and our record is just so much more improved. Like you said, they're 2-14, a scary 2-14 team. Well, we're a scary 500 team.
Well, I took a look at the sub-state pairings right now. Bonner Springs only at 6 and 7,
right?
And basically they're ahead of you only on the percentage.
Right.
Taking a look at what you have left. I was saying, including the game tonight, if you can go 3 out of 4, that's good. That should set you up pretty nicely. Plus, get you a little bit of momentum going into the postseason.
Absolutely. We don't talk a lot with our guys. We don't talk about future and this. This plays out with that. In my mind, I'm thinking about how it may work itself out, but we try to focus on one game at a time because they're high school kids, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and if they can focus on the now and what they need to do to get better at the moment, they're so much better when they can play that way. So we have opportunities coming, that's for sure.
And you got Shawnee Mission Northwest coming up here Tuesday, a physical team.
Yep.
That I like to say that's a pretty good basketball team that puts up a pretty good football team because they've got some horses on that side.
Yeah, well, Northwest is definitely going to be a challenge. They put up we were just watching one of their scout games. They played Olathe West 98-90 in a double overtime game, and I was like, wow.
Well, it didn't take them 5 overtimes to get to 90? What the hey?
They were scoring at a very fast rate. And then our next 2 after that, Shawnee Mission East is really, really tough this year. And they're right up there with the best in our league. Shawnee Mission East is, and so that's going to be a tough challenge. It's going to be on the road, and then Olathe North to wrap things up, and they're no slouch either.
And
They're
they're
always
usually a
pretty
tall,
good.
lengthy,
Yep,
and
yep.
very quick team. So then you can add the speed along with the length, so you don't have to worry about the size. You got to worry about your wingspan.
Right. So the 4 games this week were huge for us. I mean, we run a gauntlet.
Losing this game tonight would have been very, very tough for the morale on the guys to get them going to the next 3.
Yeah. And the best thing about it is our guys have been through the battles. So losing games, I think right now we are very locked in, and I think our guys know that it's a battle. We're going to have guys that are absolutely, we're not defeated when we get defeated, if that makes sense. I think we've seen one when we have lost, we've competed and played really well.
Right.
The Free State game that you guys were out here for last time, and then also, a lot of other games we were right there and had our opportunities. The old cliche, you can't hang your head, on those types of losses because you're right there. One break, one call, something could have really changed the outcome of that game, and you really didn't have to go change a whole lot with what you did, game plan wise, and how the players played.
And if you keep your head down too long, before you know it, you're going to be in the next game, and you didn't even mentally get prepared for the next one.
Correct.
You have to have that short-term memory,
right?
And it better be very short.
Yeah. Well, basketball is such a fast sport, and we get a lot of football guys here, and that's the thing. That's the huge difference. I think a lot of kids have a hard time understanding from football to basketball is in football, you drop a pass. Well, you got almost a minute between when you pick yourself up, they go reset the ball.
And you don't have just 4 guys picking you up.
Yeah.
You've got 10 other ones picking you up.
And so, there's the time aspect, which is huge because now you can get focused. Okay, what's the play? All right, I got this, and let's set up and go. Now, in basketball, it's you drop a pass, and it's a turnover. Well, they're already down your throat on the other end, dunking it or whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry. They already shot another 3 and made it.
Yeah, and so now you really have to have that short mindset. So.
Talking with Coach Bangle after a nice 67-61 win over Shawnee Mission North, and it's been a pleasure watching you guys. It's been fun, and being able to talk with you a little bit and just talk basketball.
It is great.
And I like I said, if they can get that ball rolling just a little bit these next 3 games, guys ought to be setting up pretty well for the playoffs.
Absolutely. And I told our guys before, and I tweeted it out on my Twitter account. I said, confidence is a really dangerous thing when it's focused. When you can put your confidence in something and really be, and I think you can probably attest to it. I think the team that we were at the start of the year to where we're at now is just almost night and day a little bit, even though we were playing pretty well early, but we're really energized. We really buy into some of the stuff we're doing. We're executing a lot better. Obviously with offense, we're scoring a lot more.
You can really see that the difference in the confidence when things are going good, but when it starts kind of faltering a little bit and you kind of get that little bit of hiccup, you can kind of see it come down a little bit, and it's trying to get, I can see you trying to get that crowbar to get them back up going, hey, that's going to happen. Just get back to where you were.
Yeah, well, and tonight's a tough one to have. Just normally they had the energy. Last night they had the energy to really bounce back, and we had a really tough battle down there with Gardner. They came back, and they're a tough team. Another team with a record that doesn't look so great, but man, they're dogs. They just really get after you. They got some really good guards that fly around and put pressure, and so our guards are a little worn out today. And, it's good to see our kids respond and bounce back. And what the best part is because early on in the year, we'd have those moments where we'd get a lead and then we'd lose it and then we couldn't recover. Well, now we're getting those leads. We'd lose momentum, but we've started to get to where we recover. Tonight was maybe not as well because the other thing, I don't know if you heard me, not just take care of the ball, but make our free throws. Make your free throws.
I was going to mention that we were taking a look at the free throws. They were actually 3 of 9, 3 of the first 9 free throws. And me and Will were talking. If they just make half of those, that changes the whole complexion of the game.
Absolutely. Especially into the game.
Oh yeah, and you guys did miss the front end of 3 1-on-1s.
Absolutely.
I wasn't going to. I know you didn't want to know that, but you're going to look at it later.
I know it. I knew it in the moment, and I know it now. It's one of those things I try to forget. Obviously, that quick memory. Try to move on. But and I could chalk that up to a little bit. I think our legs weren't there. I tried talking our guys in
this time of year and the games schedule you've had lately. That's going to happen.
And so hopefully we can get recovered, get rested, and then we won't have those issues as much going forward.
Well, good luck Tuesday in your last home game, and the rest of the postseason. I'll be watching you guys,
Sounds good.
who knows what goes on next year? Maybe we'll be back here. Don't know, but
that'd
it's
be
been
awesome.
fun.
Maybe we can have a full crowd.
Oh.
And
Hey, I'll tell you what. The best thing I've heard so far is I'm building a house that got approved and supposed to have the closing date in August. And my aunt made the comment on my Facebook page says maybe we can also have a mask burning ceremony at the same time. I'm like,
I'm looking
I
forward
like
to
that.
it. Looking forward to it. You know.
So
hopefully we can get all this taken care of, and yeah, it'll be fun to have you back. Because I think that there are a lot of people that enjoy, not just being able to see the game, but being able to hear the game. I got family all over down in Wichita. My sisters, they can't come to the game with their little kids, and they're running around with Jaguar basketball shirts on, and so. And I know we got others. We got a lot of our players too. I think there's been comments that they love being able to hear someone call out the stuff. So really appreciate that you guys are here.
It's been fun,
and it has been fun. So
well, congratulations on a nice win tonight. Good luck the rest of the season and in the postseason.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, Coach Bangle, head coach of the boy Jags, and that's going to do it for us after a nice 67-61 win over Shawnee Mission North. As the guys will be back here against Shawnee Mission Northwest on Tuesday, and then the girls will be back here against Shawnee Mission East on Friday the 19th. We will have that broadcast. The guys will be at Shawnee Mission East, and then on the 23rd, the girls will be here against Olathe North. Guys will be at Olathe North, final game of the regular season, and then after that, it's the postseason. So for Will McIntyre, for Michelle Hess, I'm Ryan Ragland. Thanks for joining us once again. The final score, 67-61. Jags with the win. Everyone, stay warm. If you don't have to go outside, don't go outside. Just enjoy the comforts at home. Have a great weekend, and we will see